This PRM training video deals with AR house accounts. Goals for this session include adding customers to your customer database, editing customers' data, selecting and recording a customer name to an invoice, charging sales to customer AR accounts, receiving payments for AR accounts, closing AR for the month and printing statements for AR customers, and then printing AR reports. If you need help with any POS function you are working on, just click the F1 key on your keyboard to access the manual, which will appear on that specific topic area. The AR customer and house account sales function is available to all cashiers in the keyboard and touch sales screen modes. In the keyboard mode, from the invoice sales screen, click on the Customer Sale F3 key to identify a specific customer for a sale or to access the customer database. Your customer list will appear. To locate a customer name from your customer list, type the first letter of the last name or the first letter of the organization name to locate them quicker. To edit an existing customer, from your customer list, highlight them and click the Edit button. The customer's individual record can be modified to reflect any changes in their data. Click the Save button to record any changes. To add a new customer to your database, click the Add button. A customer category screen will appear. You must select an existing category to classify them to, or even create a new customer category. Click the Select button to proceed. Enter the customer's data, first and last names, and for house accounts, something must be entered on address line 1. For staff, this could be their room number, voicemail extension, or just their department, such as math or business. In the sales mode, to continue with adding a name to a sales invoice, highlight a customer from your list and click the Select button. Once a customer has been selected, their name and info will appear on the sales screen in the blue box area on the lower left of the screen. Ring the items up for the sale. When it comes time to tender the sale, click the House Account hotkey. This is located 2 keys to the left of the Enter key on the keyboard, and the sales will be recorded to that account. Click the Reprint F7 key to print a receipt. 2 copies will print. Have the customer sign 1 and keep in the drawer for balancing the register and for your records. When a customer wants to make a payment, it can be done from the sales screen. From the sales screen, click the Show More Options F2 key, then the Make AR Payment F3 key. The Locate Customer screen will appear. Locate the customer and click the Select button. An AR payment screen will appear with their purchase history. Place a check mark in the box for each transaction to be paid. Click the Enter Paid button on the lower right and the payment amount in the payment column, last on the right side. Click the Take Tender F10 key and then click OK F10 to confirm the payment. Identify the tender to be received, cash or check, and the dollar amount. Then OK F10 to confirm the payment was received. Print 2 receipts and keep 1 for your records. The customer purchase history will be printed on their copy. In the touch mode, from the invoice sales screen, touch the Customer List button on the upper right. The customer list will appear. To edit an existing customer from your list, highlight them and touch the Edit button. The customer's individual record can be modified to reflect any changes in their data. Touch the Save button to record any changes. To add a new customer to your database, touch the Add button. A customer category screen will appear. You must select an existing category to classify them to or even create a new customer category. Touch the Select button to proceed. Enter the customer's data, first and last names, and for house accounts, something must be entered again in address line 1. Again in the sales mode. To continue with adding a name to a sales invoice, highlight the customer from your list and touch the Select button. Once a customer has been selected, their name and info will appear on the sales screen on the lower left. Ring up any sales for the customer. When it comes time to tender the sale, touch the Tender button and the tender screen appears on the right. Accept the default and amount and touch the On Account F8 button for the tender type. Touch the Complete F10 to process. Touch the F7 to print a receipt. 2 copies will print. Touch the OK F10 to complete the sale and move on to a new invoice. When a customer wants to make a payment, it can be done from the sales screen. From the invoice screen, touch the Manager button, then on the following screen, Make AR Payment button with the $sign on it. The customer list screen will appear. Highlight and select a customer. Log in with your sales ID and password. An AR payment screen will appear with their purchase history. Place a check mark in the box for each transaction to be paid. Touch or click the Enter Paid button on the lower right and the payment amount in the payment column, last on the right-hand side. Touch or click the Take Tender F10 key and then confirm the payment. Identify the type and amount of the tender payment. Touch or click OK F10 to complete the payment. Print 2 receipts and keep 1 for your records. All payments will show on future AR reports and statements. The teacher advisor and/or student manager can also accept AR payments from the Manager mode. In the keyboard mode, from the Invoice Sales screen, click on the Show More Options F2 key, then the Manager mode F9 key to access the Manager mode. In the Touch mode, from the Invoice Sales screen, touch the Manager button on the lower right, then touch the Manager mode button on the following screen to access the Manager mode screen. Once on the Manager mode screen, click on the House Account button on the upper right and you will proceed with the AR House Account payment procedure as shown and described earlier. When viewing customers with AR House accounts, it will be important to make sure past due balances are identified and addressed. When your customer master list appears, observe on the far left the flag status for any customer with an outstanding house account balance. A green flag means the customer is current or within 30 days from the date of purchase. A yellow flag is caution, as the customer is between 30 and 60 days from the date of purchase. A red flag means the customer is 60 to 90 days from the date of purchase. To print AR reports, from the Manager mode, click the Report Center button. Highlight the AR reports in column 1 and the AR statements in column 2. Click the Run Report F7 button. A list of outstanding AR customers will appear. Tag them all and click the Close Monthly Statements in the Action area on the left. This is generally done at the end of each month. Click the Process F10 to proceed. The AR processing will be verified. With the customer still tagged, click the Print Statements F7 button. A statement for all outstanding AR customers can be printed. Go to the Customer Center. Select and highlight the customer you want to view. Click on the AR Detail button for that customer. An AR Detail screen will appear for that customer. In the Actions area on the left, select the Print Statement option. You can preview the specific customer statement from this area. From the preview screen, you can print or close the report. Other AR reports, such as the AR Aging Report, can also be processed and printed. Once highlighted, click the Run the Report F7. Click the option to show transaction detail for the report. A query may be applied for specific data analysis, but generally is not applied. Click the Preview button to review the report before printing. All customers with balances will be reported with current 30, 60, and 90-day aging time frames for balances due. For your AR House account practice test, you will log on to the POS in the training mode. You're going to create a new staff customer. Create a new sales transaction for the staff customer charging the sale to their AR House account. Then take a payment on their AR House account. We're going to close the AR accounts for the month and print an AR statement for that customer. And then print an AR aging report for your customer database.